This remote-controlled camera car shows lions are just like big, beautiful house cats. The last thing that a pride of wild lions expects to see coming toward them is a remote-controlled car. So what do the animals do when exactly that happens? In this case, the 8 lions quickly approach the alien object as a pack. One of them swipes at it with its claws before another bites its wheels and tosses it away. Little do the big cats realize, though, that a camera is inside the buggy, quietly taking the most amazing pictures of the creatures you're probably ever going to see. These simply jaw-dropping up-close and personal shots of the lions in their natural habitat were taken in Botswana, Africa, in July 2015 by travel and wildlife photographer Chris McLennan. And the video of how McLennan captured the images has had over 7 million views on YouTube. McLennan hails from Southland, New Zealand, and is at present an ambassador for Nikon and Hewlett-Packard. In fact, he was working on an assignment for these 2 companies when he and Carl Hansen brainstormed the concept of the remote-controlled camera car. It came about after McLennan's previous stint in Botswana had seen him trying to take photographs of lions while inside a car. "I was just trying to think of how we could get something different," McLennan later told New Zealand website Stuff. That something different turned out to be stuffing a Nikon D800E DSLR with an 18 to 35mm lens inside an Aquatech sound blimp and attaching it to a set of wheels. The finished product, engineered by Hansen, was a remote-controlled buggy that was dust-proof and, moreover, sturdy enough to survive a lion attack. McLennan's stated goal was simple. "What I'm planning on doing is driving this vehicle in and getting really close to a large predator here in Africa to see if we can get that special shot that we can't get any other way," he said. McLennan gave the new buggy, christened the Car L, a test run by taking it into the field to snap a bunch of vultures. What's more, he was satisfied with the resulting pictures and the performance of the Car L and felt it was time to try it with the big cats. On the first day of the shoot, McLennan manoeuvred the Car L toward a male lion, resting on its own. McLennan later told New Zealand's 3 News that the lion was standoffish and curious, and it left the buggy alone after only a couple of minutes. The following day, McLennan took the buggy out toward a pride of 7 lionesses and 1 smaller male lion. The whole time of that was probably 3 or 4 minutes, McLennan said to 3 News, but they were certainly an action-packed few minutes. While the Car L was in among the pride, incidentally, McLennan was standing some 65 feet away controlling the car and taking his own pictures. The camera inside the car was set to a very wide angle with a manual focus and a high ISO. As seen in the YouTube video, when the car gets too close to the lions, they spring immediately into action. They look like they're ready to pounce at any moment, which is not unlike behaviour seen among domestic cats. Perhaps this shows just how closely connected the pets are to their larger relatives. After the lions were satisfied that the Car L posed no immediate threat to them, they decided to investigate it with their claws. The sizes of the lion's paws in the photographs taken at this point showcase the breathtaking power of these animals. It was at this stage that one of the lioness in particular took over. It seems as though she had mistaken the Car L as a source of food, and so she lay down almost on top of it to start chewing away. But another member of the pride was not about to let just one of them have all the fun. This new lioness suddenly bit one of the rear wheels off the Car L and pulled it out of the other's mouth before running away with it, almost playfully. After determining that the Car L was not their latest snack or a plaything, though, the lions left it alone long enough for McLennan to go and retrieve it. "They did a lot of damage to the suspension and they chewed the tyres a bit," the photographer told Stuff. Indeed, it's surprising that there was anything left of poor Car L after the lions had finished with it. In the video, it seems as if all 8 of the animals were lining up to have their own chew of it. However, McLennan did get the Car L back. "I think the buggy's dead, but let's see what we've got out of this," he said at the time. Luckily, the pictures on the camera were still very much intact. The expression of sheer joy on the faces of the team as they checked out the Car L's pictures showed just how good these pictures are. One of the team members in particular was almost dancing with delight. McLennan's favourite shot, though, was one in which 4 lions are staring almost directly into the lens. To get all those lions coming at it like that was beyond what I expected, he said to 3 News. It was pretty amazing. The pictures were so good, in fact, that McLennan is looking forward to the miniature vehicle's next adventure. The buggy will be coming out again, definitely, he told 3 News. I've got some other pretty interesting ideas for it, so watch this space. Please do not forget to share this video with your friends below.